Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Lunar Chris, and welcome to a special little video that I've got for you today. And as you could probably see by now, for those of you who have been following with the development of this game, this is Legend Maker. And this is particularly the latest build that was released by DreamX Games, the May 27th build. Yeah, this is definitely the May 27th build. And in this version, there's all kinds of brand new stuff that we can fiddle around with. Probably nothing too new as far as new gadgets are concerned. Maybe another new item, a new enemy or so. But I don't want to spoil too much just yet. I just want to go ahead and open up a couple of levels to show you a little something that apparently somebody made for the game itself. Now, for those of you who haven't been in the loop about this game's development, it has been in development since like 2016 and has gone through numerous changes. And as of right now, the game is officially on the Unity engine as we speak. It feels much better, it plays much better, everything about this just looks so much better. And as you can probably imagine, this game definitely has a Link to the Past vibe to it, which is awesome. I love A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo so much, and this really is more than welcome in my books. So let's go ahead and check this out, shall we? This is the Legend Maker Hall of Fame. Take a look around at all of the cool people that helped make Legend Maker possible. Yes, that's right. This is the Hall of Fame right here. And DreamWorks is still working on this as we speak, like I said. So, if you guys want to go ahead and support him, help him make this game a reality, I will leave a link to his Patreon in the description below. You can support him there. You can even donate as much as $5 or even $10. Even $5 goes a long way, maybe even $1, but he could really use as much support as he needs, so definitely go check him out. And maybe some of his other projects as well. Alright. This plaque commemorates Guy Preston. Halle. And this one's for Jay Pewley. This plaque is for integrative mysticism. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing these names, by the way. I am not very great with reading names, but Jameson Fullerton. I'm sorry. Kevin Meeker. David. Christopher Weldon. Phobos Raven. So I imagine that this is literally the names of the developers, or maybe this is actually the... okay, yeah, never mind. This is probably the names of the patron supporters. I have a feeling that I might be here, but I wouldn't count it for sure. I literally just became a Patreon supporter as of recently, after, what, God knows how long at this point. Donating $5. DreamX, if you're watching this, hope you finally get this game released. Good luck in the development, as always. Alright, this is Alicia Fraser, Casey Ludwig, Mr. Genetti, Sky the Kumpty, Max Grant, Cody Chow. That's all the people on this side. Let's take a look at everybody on this side, shall we? This plaque commemorates Stephen Essery. V-Dubs, Wolfos, Boutini. You can even add multiple pages by flipping the pages in the bottom right corner. Sorry. Hey, you can edit this text box by clicking me. You can even add multiple pages by flipping the pages in the bottom right corner. So yeah, as you can already see by now, this game has finally added text. And, well, it works as you expect it to. Nothing else to it. Renegade Outcast. This is Pixel Maker. Nozamu. Mr. Devil Dice. This is Robert. I know a man named Robert. Sloomp. That's kind of a funny name. Con Slim. Chicken SpongeBob meme, I guess. Leaf Johnson. Leo Kirkins. And Medley Palette. Blah. Oh my god. Why am I pronouncing these names incorrectly? I am so sorry. Now I feel like I'm disrespecting everybody. Alright, let's see here. Adam Therian Marois, Neil Taylor, Pucky101, Josh Scott Hagerman Radish, Saijay Node, Alexandre, Chaos Gamer. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the patron supporters. Okami. This is Ray Rowan. Triangle Games. Leaf Leopard. Oh dear, I think the text sort of glitched out for a moment there. Star Acer 67. And this is for, hey, you can edit this text box. You can even... Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we get it. We know how you work now. We know how you work. Thanks to Pixagear, Cool Kid, for supporting and being an awesome mod and friend. Still remember when you were cool. Oh dear, you can still move around while the text is open. Thanks, Gear Tearing. Oh my goodness, these names, I'm so sorry for not pronouncing them correctly. For your support and for being an awesome mod and friend. You rock. Yes, you indeed do rock. Hell yeah. Alright, who's this for? Hey Veruca, what's up? Oh yeah, and they also added a couple new items as well. And as you can see, hearts. This plaque commemorates Shaish. Shaish? I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. He has donated the most to Legend Maker. Thank you, Shesh. I'm sorry. For the amazing support. You are a legend. Yes, indeed. You are a legend, good sir. And I do believe that is pretty much all of the plaques. I do believe that this is supposed to be the Patreon supporters, or maybe he managed to get a development team up aboard, but I don't know for sure. I haven't really followed the development of this game too terribly much, so please don't quote me on that. Correct me if I'm wrong on all this stuff, but yeah. What you just saw was a healthy dose of text boxes. But now that we've shown you exactly what this is about, let's go ahead and show you some of the other... Let's go ahead and show you guys some of the other levels that this build has. Hearts and Fountains. Well, here we go. Yep. It's a level that has hearts. Plenty of them, actually. And a cute little fountain to go with it. Welcome to my comfy little dungeon garden. It might be dank in here, but I tried to spruce it up a bit. My two best friends love it here. We play in the fountain. Ain't it nice to be a squid? Oh dear. Now I actually feel bad for killing the squids. What have I done? Alright. So there you have it. Super simple, nothing too crazy. Definitely something that is... Definitely something that is a perfectly great addition, I will say. But you know what? We're going to make our own level this time around. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our new dungeon made from scratch. Now, like I said, though, this doesn't really add too terribly much to the table other than a couple of new scenery stuff, as well as a new item here and there. Yep, there it is, right there. This is definitely going to make getting through dungeons a whole lot easier, given that some people will actually be super generous with the health pickups. But let's go ahead and make a forest, shall we? go try this out real quick. Oh, wow, this map is actually a bit bigger than I thought. Wow. Alright, here we go. In the west, the moon slumbers as the sun arises. The aurora shines above the northern lands, while the stars scatter to the south in the skies. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Alright. In the west is where the moon slumbers again, but the aurora shines in the northern skies, and the comets scatter in the south. Alright, so just basically a series of hints to help you know where where the targets are located. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I might actually just relocate my character's spawn point right here. So yeah, if you didn't know by now, that was basically a hint for where the switches are located, so that way you can gain access to one of the hideouts. Okay, now this would be a perfectly good time for me to demonstrate a little something something. I have actually been learning to use this before I actually made this video, but basically there is a trigger system which allows you to do all kinds of really crazy things. Like, say for example, you have a touch player trigger type and you want to say, maybe play a different kind of music. Well, it does have some options for you. It has a whole slew of options for you. But, of course, there are a whole slew of options for you to choose as well. You can activate a cutscene, end the game, set the lighting, reset the lighting, reveal something, close the trapdoors, and open trapdoors, for example. So we're going to go ahead and go with reveal. I do feel like the more events I have, the more they'll actually tie into Oh dear. Am I, Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I guess I gotta... Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course. That's right. I gotta put down the, Well, silly me for not figuring that out, so... I have used the editor before, so I know what I'm doing, people. I know what I'm doing here. And no, unfortunately, you can't actually set more than one. Which is unfortunate, but... Actually, you know what? Could I... Yeah, let's try it out real quick, just to be sure. Because I have a feeling that if I have all of the event triggers placed on the area where it's supposed to trigger, then might actually... Okay, hold on a second. You know what? I gotta put it down something to represent this. Alright, there we go. Oh dear. We still don't have invincibility frames. That's not good. Alright, did that count as me touching it? Let's find out. Okay, I guess I can't actually touch it if the thing is not... Okay, I guess that makes sense. Let's put the fountain here then and try it out. So yeah, it's a trigger system. Nothing too terribly complicated. Wait a minute. Hang on a sec. Ah, I see. So the blocks aren't there. Oh. Well, silly me for not figuring that out any sooner. Well, that's alright, though. Alright, so the switch isn't there, so at least we know it's working now. Perfect. Never actually expected it to work, but awesome! Now then, let's go ahead and try this out, shall we? So this tombstone right here gives you a hint on where the switches are located. Or, in this particular case, the fountains. Yeah, not so terribly subtle there, is it? You know what? I think maybe it'd be best if I add a little more scenery to this. It's like... Actually, you know what? Now that I'm starting to feel it, I'm starting to realize maybe we need... Let's plaster some torches. Let's plaster a torch here. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, maybe not necessarily the best piece to use, I guess. Whatever, yeah. Definitely a suggestion I would recommend, too. Allow triggers to attend to multiple different effects. Or whatever you call them. Whatever you want to call them. And just to make them look like they're more important, let's give them some torches. And now, to add some extra scenery. Because I know this place is barren without it. Alrighty, now that pretty much the entire map is finished, let's try it out. So here you have your hint. You're supposed to find something that You're supposed to find something because the pathway to the hideout is blocked. Wait, how'd that touch me? Alright, well, here you go. First switch. You just have to touch these statues just like that. Of course, maybe it would be better if it were actually a button sitting in front of it, but... this works. This does work. So yeah, you know what? Maybe after I'm done testing this out, I might actually add some buttons to better indicate what you're... okay. That's weird. Normally, that's not actually supposed to do that. Huh. Why did it activate? Alright, hang on a sec. What if I set it to infinite? What will happen then? Alright, let's see if we figured this out. Alright, so switch ain't there. Good. Seriously, the bow and arrow is way more powerful than it should be, but I kind of like it for that. Alright, here we go. Alright, so... Alright, switch is pressed. I have a feeling that this might actually just press the, Okay, so you only just have to press one switch. Okay, I thought that by putting all of these together, you can actually, like, have a certain number of them activated, but I guess... Get out of my swamp! Beautiful. Awesome. Well, kind of unfortunate that I can't actually, like... Can't really, like... Make multiple triggers. Have multiple triggers. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. And you know what? While I'm at it, I guess I might as well try out one of the other levels. This one in particular. So yeah, let's see here. I really wish you could do the spin move. Because that would honestly be more than helpful. And I felt like it could also be more helpful if you could jump off cliffs and whatnot. Alright, I don't got any items, I guess. Alright. Okay. So here we are, exploring the dungeon. This literally kind of reminds me of the Force Temple from Ocarina of Time. And maybe a little bit of the Woodfall Temple from Majora's Mask. Or, no, it's that... The very first dungeon in Skyward Sword, actually. It's literally a combination of both of those. Oh hey, he added a sign. Blocks can be moved onto blue and red blockers. It will keep them from coming back up long enough for you to walk over them. Oh, good to know. Yep, that is something you can do. Matter of fact, I didn't even know you could do that, so this is super helpful. Glad to know this is a thing. Some objects have a line of sight. This, like this spike trap. However, you could avoid this altogether by blocking it. Alright, so as long as I don't actually die, I should be perfectly fine. This, transition here is kind of weird. Watch out. Map makers are devious. Sometimes they will throw traps at you without warning. Maybe I should have told you that before. It's almost as if he's making fun of this trope. I mean, I have played through some of this dungeon before, I just didn't beat it as of yet. Alright, here we go. Oh dear. Hitboxes. Beautiful. I mean, I literally could have just pushed that block up there, but whatever. What works is working. What works be working. Am I right? Poor archers, now completely useless. Alright, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Rooms are not always as empty as they appear. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. And this is another key. Alright, fine by me, I guess. Yeah, we can just ignore that enemy outright. Not a big deal. He's not a... Oh, dear. You gotta be kidding me. That's alright, though. At least we have this. What the... We weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to do that. Yeah. Alright. I gotta tell you, this is really giving me a combination of Ocarina of Time, A Link to the Past, and Skyward Sword vibes. Some blocks will only move one way. All good to know. At least I know I can't push these. There we go. Alright, there we go. Let's... Oh dear. Oh well. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. There's a giant frog in the next room. It has a goo that makes it invulnerable. You can only hit it when it's taking a breather. Good luck. Can I stun it? Let's see if we can stun it. Okay, I guess not. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah! So fast. Oh dear. Yeah, damn archers! God, God! Ah! All right. And there we have it. The dungeon is complete. Oh, I'm in need to heal. Oh yeah, I want to show off the idle animations real quick before I end this on a good note. Because yeah, as you can see, he's got some cute little idle animations. Oh, I wanted him to go to sleep. Go to sleep, little buddy. Yeah, just take a nap. Take a nap on the nice cold floor. We just waxed it. We just waxed it yesterday. What? Okay, never mind. I guess you don't want to do that. That's so cute. I really like that a lot. Okay, so I guess he doesn't actually do the idle animations if he's facing the other way. Okay, so it's only when he's facing the cameras when he does the idle animations. But there you have it. That is the dungeon that comes with this build and all the other builds. What was the name of this dungeon again? Pickershear. Sorry if I mispronounced that name again. Again, I'm not very great with names, but awesome job to the creator of this level. Thank you very much for that. Super awesome level. You guys should just try this out for yourselves. Absolutely amazing stuff. But anyways, guys, that will do it for today. So, hope y'all enjoyed what I was able to show off here. Of course, there isn't too terribly much to this build, other than the new items that get added in. Surely there will be a whole lot much more to this, though this is still an alpha, so be aware of that. So, once again, guys, go support DreamMix on Patreon if you haven't already. You can donate as much as $5 to get some of these builds. They're pretty great stuff. And just create your own dungeons all the while. Yeah, they'll be really awesome. And I can't wait to see this game finally get released after all these years. So, DreamMix, once again, good luck to you. And once again, you got yourself an awesome patron, like always. After so many years at this point, I feel like it's time I actually get back to this. Because I realize it has been quite a while since I last played this, but here we are. Really does seem like that with each new build, the game just gets better and better. However, if I had to express my criticisms, there are some things. For one, invincibility frames should be commonplace. Because I really do feel as though that without invincibility frames, it kind of becomes a bit of a hassle to fight against enemies, to put it lightly. So, having that would be nice. I also would like to be able to have triggers activate multiple different events all at once, so that way I don't have to make multiple separate events or triggers that activate certain events. Or one event in this particular case. More biomes, of course. Definitely more biomes, both dungeon and overworld, of course, though that will be added later in the future. Maybe some more enemy types, bosses. Okay, at this point, I'm kind of asking for a little bit much. But, as far as items are concerned, here's what I would like to see added into the game as an item that can be used. Maybe something along the lines of a fire rod, a lightning rod, and an ice rod. And maybe, for good measure, a block rod, too, where you can spawn jelly blocks, and you can push them around. That would be really cool. That, to me, would be insanely cool to have. Something like a Link to the Past. And maybe different armors to reduce the amount of damage you take. As well as maybe a couple more switches and gizmos. Maybe a big chest. And maybe some more colors for the enemies as well. Since I feel that would be more than enough to give some variety. Because only one color palette, to me personally, just kind of ain't enough in my opinion. But that's not here nor there. I'm sure maybe he'll add more enemies and bosses and whatnot. Oh yeah, and about editing terrain, I also would like to see some water added in, as well as lava. At least this way, we have different kinds of obstacles, which, now that I mention it, I think maybe we could also get flippers as well, so that way you could swim in the water. Just like in A Link to the Past! Okay, yeah, I'm done making comparisons with Zelda, I promise, I promise. Definitely more backgrounds, of course. I'm sure that will be added in the future. And I do believe that pretty much sums up everything. Oh yeah, and one last thing, I would also like to have the ability to customize my controls so I can set whichever key I want to as the attack button, and anything else as my other items. Maybe allow the player to use at least 2 major items at once, like bow and arrow and shoot, what was the other item? Bow and arrow and grapple shot. And yeah, hopefully these things will be implemented into the game. I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but I'm sure development of this game is coming along pretty smoothly and swimmingly as we speak. So I would like to hear from you guys, your suggestions on what you would like to see in Legend Maker. And maybe even Dream Mix 2 can be invited into the party as well. But with that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you all adieu, farewell, have yourselves a lovely day, and until next time, this is Lunar Chris signing out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all later.